Stephanie girl, what you cooking today? I think I'm gonna make me a buffalo wing chicken sandwich and some fried potatoes, vegan style. Well, let's get started then, girl.
Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. Those of y'all that's joining me for the first time. So today we're gonna make some chicken sandwich, and we're gonna make it vegan style with some potatoes and some fruit and vegetables on the side. So let's jump right into this recipe. So first I'm gonna start off cutting these potatoes up so I can get them in the oven and going, since they'll take the longest out of everything that we're cooking. So now that we got these potatoes cut and ready to go, we're gonna use some adobo, some garlic powder, and we're gonna be friendly with the garlic powder because I kind of want them to be garlic potatoes. Some complete, and a little paprika. And let's add a little heat. Why not? Love that Old Bay. And I'm going to grab the oil and put it on there. I forgot to grab it ahead of time. And I'm going to get this in the oven.
Okay, y'all. So here I have my cauliflower all washed, rinsed, and ready to be seasoned. So I have it in this strainer right here. So the first seasoning that I'm going to use is some salt. Put that all over the cauliflower. And now I'm using some sassy. I think y'all call it Sazon. I'm not sure. So I'm putting that all over the cauliflower. And here I'm taking some lemon pepper, putting that all over here. And I'm also going to use some Old Bay for a little heat. Not too much heat, but it's a spicy buffalo, and a little Cajun, Texas Cajun seasoning on here also. And that's about it. So I'm gonna toss this a little bit so that we can get the seasoning on all of the cauliflower wings.
You're going to take you some Ritz cracker because this is going to be your breading for the cauliflower. Depending on how much you're cooking, how big your cauliflower was, you're going to break up at least two of these, and you're gonna break them up really fine. Some people just put them in a bag and smash them, and you can do that too. So I'm just gonna break these up real fine. I'll start over here first. So I'm gonna set that back. We're gonna add some flour. That was about 5 spoons of flour. We're gonna add some sassy to it, some obey. And this is why I said that you didn't really need to season the the cauliflower, because you have to season 3 times. And that's about all that we're going to add in there. We're going to take some water. I should have got my whisk, but hey, I didn't. We're going to take some water, and we're going to stir this up. because this is what you're gonna put your, this is gonna be for the cauliflower to hold the crackers, if that makes sense. And if you're not vegan, you can use like a broth, a chicken broth, instead of the water. You can use a chicken broth. So this is the consistency that you want. I'm just making sure that the flour is real smooth and there's no lumps whatsoever. And if you have to go back and add a little water because it's thick, thicker than a snicker, then go ahead. But, just stir before you do that. Okay, so that's the consistency that you want right there. Okay, so now with this, we're just gonna, this is what I was looking for was the paprika. We're gonna add some paprika to the crackers and be generous, however you say that word, with it. And we're gonna add a little more of the Old Bay because we are making buffalo style wings. And you're just looking for a color change because paprika don't have no taste to it. So now you want your crackers around this color here. And if I didn't tell you guys, you can add cornstarch to this. I see people adding cornstarch to it all the time. I just choose not to add the cornstarch to my flour. And so this is about it. You don't prep your flour, you don't prep your coating. So on to the next step. I have my cauliflower here. I have my coating and I have my flour mix. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your cauliflower. Let me put this here. You're going to take a couple pieces of your cauliflower, and this will tell you if your flour is either too thick or too runny or whatever. And all you have to do is just, once you take these out, is just add more flour or add more water, whichever one. So you just want to make sure that they're coated pretty good. And you're going to take it and you're going to put them there. It's going to get a little messy, but hey, go back and clean it up. And here's your wing. So now we're going to just caramelize the onions. And the only thing that I add to this is some salt. And I add about this much butter to it. And that's about it. And I just let it caramelize. It's on low, so it'll do its thing. Okay, the onions, I think that they are caramelized enough for me right there. So only thing I'm going to do now And this is optional. You don't have to do this here. Because I'm just going to add a little butter to my pan. And I'm going to do that same thing with my carrots. Because I want to add carrots to my sandwich. And so, once again, just a little salt. And I don't want them cooked because I do not like cooked carrots. It's mainly for them to be in that butter because I like the crunch that the carrots give on the sandwich. So I definitely do not want them cooked and soft. And this is optional again. And that's about it. So I'm just gonna put these carrots on here. So I'm using the Kaiser roll, and these are a little hard to cut. So just a little hack that make it easier for you guys to cut this. Put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and when you're ready for it, it should cut very easily like this. And so I'm just gonna put some butter on there and just put that in this back pan and let that cook. My oil is getting hot now. So we're going to begin to fry the wings. I think it'll be easier this way so the coating can stay on it because it's so easy to come off. I can get one more in there. Okay, so they've been in there about a good, I would say, 8 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. And this is the consistency that you're looking for, this golden brown. And so over here, I have my butter melting, and I'm gonna add some of this Texas Pete to it because I want buffalo style wings. So this is optional. You don't have to go with the buffalo style, but I want mine's hot. Well, not hot, a little kick. Not too much of a kick because I don't like it too hot. So about right there, and I'm gonna let those flavors come together. So now I'm going to start to build the sandwich. I have my lettuce and my tomatoes out already. So I'm just gonna take a couple of pieces of the cauliflower, better known as the chicken. And instead of me dipping it into the buffalo sauce, and you can use any sauce. I'm gonna tell you, I ran out of it, but it is a great sauce to use. I'm gonna include that so that you guys can see it's prima avocado buffalo sauce. I'll make sure that I include that. And it's dairy free, so it is vegan friendly. So I'm just going to drizzle this buffalo sauce on top of here. And you can add any sauce that you like. I wanted the dish to be vegan friendly because my daughter is a vegan. So we're going to add our onions to it. And we're also going to add those carrots. And that's about it. Okay, so this is our final dish, our buffalo chicken sandwich, vegan style, with our baked fries. We have pickles, and most of y'all probably don't know what that is. That is called a yellow meat watermelon. Watermelon does come in yellow, so that is exactly what that is. Thank y'all for joining me, and until the next video, I'll see you then.